Hey, what's up, guys and girls, guys and gals? So I have a sort of little special announcement. I don't do this very often, but my best friend, Chris Stefanovic, I'm sure you guys are familiar with his work from HVAC videos, has gifted me with some special gifts to give away, to pay it forward, if you will. So he has given me two $400 True Tech gift cards, which I am going to be giving away to one of you guys. So, how do you win these? You might be wondering. It's nothing crazy. I'm going to be giving them away. Let's do January 13th, Friday. I'm going to give them away live on the HVAC Overtime Show. If you're not familiar with that show, just look it up on YouTube. It's a little show that me and my buddy Chris, Adam, and Joe, we all do together. It's a pretty fun show. It's just kind of we let loose, let it all hang out sort of deal. I'm going to give it away live on there. You don't have to do nothing special. You just show up and make sure you're in the chat, because I'm literally going to scroll through the chat and I'm going to pick two random people and I'm just going to give them away. Nothing too crazy. You don't have to jump through any hoops. But let me remind you guys, this is all from Chris Stefanovic. This is something he does every year. This year was a little bit special because he wanted to include some other YouTube content creators and obviously his best friends, which is me, because me and him are best friends. If you don't believe me, just Google it. It's true. It's common knowledge. We're best friends. But, you know, despite all the horrible things I do to Chris and how much I pick on him through the years, like, oh, yeah, there was this one time I paid a homeless man to sneak into his house, right? I told him, like, you know, make a nest up in the attic, stay there. But every day, I told him, the only way I'm going to pay you is every day you need to sneak down out of the attic when Chris and the family are gone, and you need to move all of his stuff on his desk over an ½ inch. Just do that, and I'll pay you $100. And actually, come to think of it, I never told that homeless guy the joke was over. He might still be there. Well, shit, I gotta make a phone call after this. But me and Chris have sort of always had a beef. We've been best friends, but we've always had a beef. Behind the scenes beef, because you know, he likes to be all snobbish and think he's better than everybody, sort of thing. There was this other time I paid off the postal guy because I knew Chris and his wife had submitted one of these ancestry DNA tests. So I paid off the postal guy. He gave me the test when Chris and his wife mailed it in, and I had the results changed so it looked like they were siblings, and then I mailed it back to them. So for a good 2 weeks, I think Chris was dealing with the fact that he found out that his wife was actually his sister, which is amazing because they do kind of look alike, which is creepy. But I also found out during that time, Chris has some real stepsisters sort of fetishes. So that's weird. But I mean, had I not done that, we would never know that, and now we know. So it was a good thing that I did that. There was another time, I called the police in California. I called the police, and I filed a missing persons report on myself, right? I said, you know, I'm missing. Of course, I didn't say I was me. I just said, you know, this Curious HVAC guy is missing. The last place he was known, he was hanging out with Chris from HVAC videos at the symposium, and now he's just gone. And then what I did is I photoshopped myself into some of Chris's pictures in the background, and then I anonymously sent those to the police. And they kicked in his door and they raided his house looking for me. The joke was on everybody because I was at home, just sitting there, just playing it cool, you know? And then this other time we went to the symposium together, and I remember I replaced his body wash with Elmers Glue. Oh, that was probably my most favorite prank that I pulled on Chris. Replacing his entire bottle of body wash with Elmers Glue, which, by all means, I mean, that was the best of the two alternatives. He was sticky for days, but it's better than what I was going to replace it with, which was horse semen. But, you know, that would be a little bit too far. Still hilarious, but the Elmer's Glue was much, much better. Just to watch him come out of the shower thinking something was wrong because all his skin was peeling off. I think as he was crying, laying on the floor, I think he said something like, I'm molting, and he's peeling off all this, what he thought was his top layer of skin, which was obviously just Elmer's Glue. But man, that was hilarious. Yeah, all that to say, Chris is a super cool guy. every year, like I said, he does this out of the kindness of his heart, just to pay it forward to the world. So make sure you guys get over to his channel, show him some support, come over to the HVAC Overtime Show, and see if I pick you to win. All right, guys? Stay cool out there. We'll see you soon.